Coach's comments following tonight's contest, a 2-1 loss against the Madison Capitals, sitting alongside Lincoln Stars head coach Rocky Russo. Rocky, you guys scored first for the first time this season. Alex Pelletier, 4 goals in 4 straight games for him. Got to feel good for him to continue on the success that he's had so far.
Yeah, I thought Nelson and Loomer were fantastic. It's the best thing right out here. They're dragging us along and doing everything they can, but we're not generating offense in waves. We're doing it once every 3 or 4 shifts, and we're not doing it consistently enough to really put a team on their heels. And when you only score 1, you have to play perfect. And we were close to perfect tonight, but we made a mistake. In front of our net on the penalty kill, and we didn't box the defenseman out, which is like training camp stuff on a zone face-off player. And that's your ball game, folks. And that's how playoff games are lost. That's how playoff series are lost, and that's how tight games in the regular season are lost. And we're not there yet to get rewarded in those situations. We're not doing enough of the little things in order to find our way through to the other side in that case.
You mentioned getting rewarded for tough play. You guys had a couple of posts tonight. Did it feel like at points that just the bounces were going your way, or do you feel like those were all creations?
They're not going to go your way until you start doing things the right way all the time. They're just not. I believe in hockey gods, and they reward you when you compete and you put an honest effort in. We're not doing that. We're doing it in spurts. We're not doing it consistently. I think the guys realize they're here, and I've only got so many of them, and they're going to play, and I can shorten the bench all I want, but there's not a whole lot of change we can make overnight, and so we're just going to keep coaching the heck out of them and try to make them better.
On the positive side of things, Will Krause was pretty good in his time in that receiving tonight.
He gave us a chance to win. That's what we asked our goaltenders to do. We let in 2, and both of them were defensive mistakes by us. So I thought he played a really clean game. He should have better faith.
Looking at what you saw from the bench, was there anything that jumped out to you that you could point at, saying, "Hey, that's the reason we lost"? Of course, you mentioned the field clearance.
No.
And then also just talking, about tonight's game as a whole. You get that first goal. You guys are playing with leads. You played with leads twice this season. What kind of mood on the bench does that first goal bring? How do you keep that momentum going forward?
Everybody's always excited when it's scored. You need to keep the ball rolling downhill.
And then I also want to talk about the fact that pre tonight's contest, you announced the captain group for for this season: Nick Young, captain, Lee Newmer, and Alex Pelletier, the assistants. What made you make that decision? What made you come to that decision?
Those are the leaders in the room. They're the guys that are doing everything they can to drag the team forward, and they're the ones leading by example and vocally, and so they've earned that opportunity.
Going into tomorrow, you mentioned the last time we had a home game after Sioux Falls, you did have the opportunity to shake back, to get back in the locker room, come back, play a game on Saturday night. Are you guys really excited to get back playing for their home fans tomorrow night, try to get that first win of the year?
Yes, we'll find out.
Thank you very much, Coach. That's Coach Rocky Russo after tonight's contest, a 2-1 loss to the Madison Capitals. The Stars will be back in action tomorrow night, a Student and Teacher Appreciation Night at the Icebox. We have $1 off our kids' meals against these Madison Capitals. We hope to see you tomorrow.